Hi guys, welcome on the channel. I have some option for you if you need to lower your resistance of your battery boxes that you usually maybe have. You have prismatic cells with, I don't know, 200, 314 ampere hours. And such a boxes generally have, let me say, about 6, 7, 8 milliohm at the end, the internal resistance. And they are actually using those such a small bus bars. I will show you. This bus bar, it is generally set or sold with the boxes. It is 20 millimeters wide and 2 millimeters high, something about 40 quadrat millimeters connection between the terminals. I think it's fine, but we can maybe check the weight, and you will see like it is nearly 33, 34 grams of those bus bars. It's nice, it's thin. I think for the standard application it's fine, but I have solution for you. Look at those beasts. It is pure copper. You see, it's very lovely copper. And this one is about 75 to 80 millimeters, something about that. The quality of the production is not so high, but I think it will serve well to our test. And you can see when we put it here, 87 grams, 85 together. If I make 10 of them, actually it is 10 pieces. Then the average is about 85 grams, let me say. So it is more than double size of this original bus bar. And how big difference will be between the internal resistance of such a box, that's where we go now, and I will show you. We go to my box. It is one of many boxes, and this one is now open, and inside is Baterotech cells, and you see they are the same bus bars, those 34 grams copper bus bars, and we will replace them. We will replace 14, those big one, because this one is a little bit shorter. So we will replace it with the big one, and we will measure also internal resistance. This is my measurement device, and you see I have about 6.483 milliohm. It is something about average. I have those boxes also with EV cells, and they have about 3.3 something, and that's why I would like to test to lower a little bit resistance of this box with those Baterotech and see where we get, because when you have 6.5 and when you have 6.3, it is 200, and it make really difference in the charging and discharging. So I am going to use it and test it on this box. I am expecting lowering the internal resistance, and how much it will be at the end of the test. Okay guys, so I am back. It is ready, it's finished. I have changed 14 pieces. I didn't change the small one here because the distance between the screws it's a little bit different. So I will think about it in the future what I will do. But we are now ready to go for the test. We have everything fixed, everything is tight. There is nothing going on. So we will see what will be the improvement. We turn on the meter. We switch to 20 milliohms. So we can see it's directly here. 00. So shelter. Oh Jesus. Okay. And we have 6077. So it is, let me say, about 450 nano ohm. If we consider like there was 6.535, now we have 6.07, so it's close to 400 microohm. That's very huge difference, I guess. And from this resistance of the whole box, I see it's a little bit over 6% improvement on the internal resistance. Definitely you can do the math. I think it is maybe more easy than doing the measurement live, but I was thinking and making it also on the paper, and when I measured, I was counting like we have 75 millimeters here, but I think it is a little bit more at the end. So in this case it's more, not less. And at the end, maybe those bus bars, they are even a little bit less than they should be, because they are like 20 and 195 here. So it's not even 40 quadrat millimeters. But those I have measured, and they have, you know, the high here between this pipe that is pressed over, it is 3 millimeters, and the long length is 27.5, so it leads to 82.5 quadrat millimeters. So it's more than double. And I was counting with the 40 and with 75 on the paper before I have ordered it, and the difference I think was about maybe 280 microohm, something like this. And now we see the reality, like we are really, yeah, definitely minimum 400, 450, maybe even close to 500 nano-ohm less. And that's very, very nice. So if somebody needs to improve their internal resistance, or maybe to a little bit pair undifferences between the boxes because of the length of the cable, and so on, because you have the place for the box and the cable goes somewhere, maybe for the bigger bus bar like I have here. That's why I also still have to count, because this is my 300 millimeters bus bar, and you can see those white points, and it is actually the mounting point where is mounted the box. And on the other side I have just the mirrored this bus bar, so it means on the other side those cables, they are on the top. So for the cables it's fine, but the boxes, they have really difference, and maybe this and this one, they have the same resistance on the bus bar according to the cables and inverters and everything. But if you imagine this one, he is fine with the minus, let me say this and this, it's just okay. But on the other side there is actually 20 centimeters extra bus bar, so it will make a high resistance. It has to. There is no no thinking about it, like it will not. It will have difference at the end. I didn't test it yet, but now when I have discovered, like, okay, this box is now about 6 milliohm now, and the other one, for example this one, is 6.3, and the one below is also 6.3. So I have decided in my config, the bottom box, yeah, this one from the bottom, he will go into the middle on this position and will be together with the other one. And it's also very good because also the cells are the same. It is the EV box, and this one is also EV box, but this one is Baterotech. So it's a little bit different, and I have decided I will keep and a little bit make it nicer and more isolated, those bus bars, and they will go on the bottom position because they have here really 20 centimeters extra of the copper bus bar on the case, so it will maybe go, let me say, plus minus okay. It will be same like the other one, that they have the bus bar shorter. Probably it will work, and how it will be in the reality, we will see. Definitely it's something that we really need to count. And also those Baterotech, they are a little bit different, those cells. I think the chemistry in the cells is a little bit different. They behave a little bit different. So it will be something to watch and make the experience on it, because for me it will be the first time the mixing the cells, and I think it will not be so big difference when it is whole box, like I used to have maybe half and half. It was much worse, but it will stay in this condition. It will be a little bit work. I need to really everything dismount it, rebuild it, put it back, and so on and so on. A lot of work, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now, and this is the option when you cannot cut your cable maybe to the inverter or something. So definitely this one helps, and you see, if you change to those bus bars, you will get such a result. Let me say 400, 500 micro ohm. I will put also the link in the description where I have bought it. I think it was in the AliExpress. So I will put the link. If you want, you can use it, you can buy it, you can support my channel. So thank you for the watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.